What are some horrifying things to consider when thinking about aliens? Aliens could do to us what we did to wolves, selectively breeding a once noble species in grotesque ways, transforming us into the equivalent of bulldogs, poodles, dachshunds, etc. I'm sure this has been done a bunch of times, but a world-building concept I really like is the idea that stereotypical fantasy races were once all human, but then adapted to, was bred for different environments. So like dwarves adapted to a high-gravity planet, orcs have green skins so that they can photosynthesize on a harsh desert planet with little food, halflings were bred to be domestic servants, etc. One theory, from Stephen Hawking, is that if they are sufficiently advanced that aliens may treat us like ants. When we build dams, we don't worry about whether or not a dam will cause an anthill to be flooded out. Similarly, a species that is advanced as far beyond us as we are beyond ants might seek to alter our planet or even our solar system to their advantage without giving consideration to what may happen to us. Like to make way for a hyperspace bypass? Hopefully they post the plans at the local zoning office first. Listen, if you can't be bothered to check a message that was left for you 100 cycles ago only 4 light years away, then you got what's coming to you. Apathetic planet. The possibility of them already knowing about us, but us not knowing about them. We have no idea if they know. They could be committing space espionage right now and we wouldn't know about it. Yet across the gulf of space, intellects vast and cool and unsympathetic regarded our planet with envious eyes and slowly, and surely, drew their plans against us. This reminds me of the dark forest theory. Like hunters in a dark forest, a civilization can never be certain of an alien civilization's true intentions. In summary, all life desires to stay alive. There is no way to know if other life forms can or will destroy you if given a chance. Lacking assurances, the safest option for any species is to annihilate other life forms before they have a chance to do the same. What a great trilogy. I strongly recommend it to every science fiction fan. If our understanding of physics is correct, the fastest that any electromagnetic signal could travel is the speed of light. The closest star system that could have a planet capable of sustaining life, that we know of, is 16 light away. So, in the astronomical chance that life exists in one of the closest star systems, they'd be viewing us in 2004. If the closest life was merely 10% the width of just our galaxy, they would be viewing Earth before civilization began. It's possible that they are fat single-cell organisms just loafing around. They're already here, just like, chilling on our eyebrows and drinking mini space tinnitus. Cantina band music from Star Wars starts blaring from my eyebrows. Can we even be mad at that point? Like for real, Earth isn't the space colony. Each of us are though. That's funny as hell. For all we know, aliens might not be the little green men that fly around in flying saucers and destroy us with laser beams. They could be an interstellar pathogen that show up one day and silently and effortlessly kills us all without warning. Our immune systems would have no idea what hit them. There was a book called Blindsight that explores a cool idea of aliens where they're not your typical little green men. The premise is pretty much, what if humanity is unique? What if intelligent life is common, but sentience is not? That music, art, literature is a uniquely human trait. That space is filled with cold, emotionless, genius life. To me that idea is kinda horrifying. At least, I think that's what the book was about. I'm not the best reader, lol. Along the same lines, most of our fiction depicts intelligent alien life as fundamentally similar to human intelligence. But think of something like a spider. Spiders don't have an intelligence similar to humans at all, so in theory a spider of human-like intelligence would still be completely alien to us. I guess what I'm saying is that even intelligence and sentience don't mean that we would think even sort of the same. Our human concepts of morality and empathy are heavily influenced by our mammalian biology. Imagine that aliens land, and, instead of having nice little family units, our species lays clutches of thousands of eggs at a time. They don't form strong bonds. Life is essentially expendable for them. They see us weeping over a dead child and they have literally no frame of reference for understanding why this would be upsetting. I'm not saying all aliens will be like this, but some definitely could be. A counter-argument would be octopuses. They are the most different form of intelligent life that we know and they don't seem to be that childish. Although here we are with our supposed empathy yet we eat them up. I was also thinking about octopuses, but in another way. They are highly intelligent yet don't rule the sea. One reason for this is the lack of bond with their parents. They don't pass on their knowledge from one generation to another. Thus I'd argue that a social bond is a requirement for an intelligent species to advance that far. They might be exy, and they might be horny. There are hot aliens in your area, but X is completely different for them than us. They decapitate you and lay eggs in your neck hole, not realizing that it is lethal to your kind until you're already dead. Alien X manslaughter. Kinky. I need holy water. What if there really is valuable information to be gained from anal probes? Then the PN industry would be well informed. What are you doing, stepbro? Colonoscopy. I'm stuck in the dryer. Stepbrother. Just move forward. Sarah? We're so sorry. We can't protect you anymore. Reminds me of the Protheans in Mass Effect. Hey, here are these plans for weapons that we and several civilizations before us have worked on. It's your only hope in stopping the galaxy-ending threat. By the way, we all died and so did all the other races. Good luck, man. That revealed that Protheans weren't these incredibly bound, understanding, intelligent beings of beauty and art was wild. Finding out they had slaves and simply built their empire, much like the current galactic community, upon the skeletons of tech the Reapers left behind specifically for them to find. I was like, damn. My biggest revelation was finding out why Asari, the most superior and intellectual race, got to that position. It makes sense, but imagine if they shared the source of their knowledge years before, what could have happened? But even the seemingly perfect race has their flaws, and they were selfish. Extremely unlikely. I know, but if aliens ever come to Earth, it likely means they are a spacefaring and interstellar capable species with tech at least centuries if not millennia ahead of ours. In other words, if aliens are even remotely capable of traveling to our planet, we're pretty much outgunned hilariously. I would much rather be massively outgunned than to be just a bit outgunned. If even our most powerful nukes are nothing compared to their technology, then we're not a threat. If we pose a potential danger to them, there's an incentive to eliminate us. That's one of the reasons why the aliens in battle Los Angeles really creep me out. They're powerful and dangerous, but they're still low-tech enough that regular human soldiers can fight them in a conventional war. And that's why the aliens are so aggressively genocidal against humans and trying to wipe us out. They say it's for our water, which is stupid, as it would be 10 times easier to go around the solar system and get ice from comets and asteroids than to take over a planet where they have a fighting chance. Then, if you win, invest in some good-ass filters to get all the life out. Our microbes would either be harmless to their biology, or completely wipe them out. Frick, Europa, a moon of Jupiter, has more water than Earth, and it doesn't have life, as far as we know. If there isn't life, any sane person would choose letting them hop, skip, and jump over the solar system, getting water and building connections than waging war. Plus, most of our water has salt in it, which probably wouldn't be a problem for them. Come to think of it, if they could travel thousands of light years, desalination would be easy. But then again, an alien life that evolved similar to us around our absolute need of water is pretty bleak. The speed of light is 186,000 miles per second. I think that any aliens that are capable of traveling light years to reach us have no interest in our resources. Agreed, totally. To play devil's advocate, however, I would also add the following. A big factor in their decision, whether or not the resources on Earth were plentiful enough to justify the trip, would be just how technologically advanced they were. If they were so advanced that they could travel faster than the speed of light or fold space-time or something, then it would come down to how badly they needed whatever resources and whether or not they could attain it elsewhere with less effort. Damn near anything on Earth except life itself and that which certain life creates. Art, for instance, is absolutely abundant elsewhere. Just about every element is out there in abundance. If aliens come to Earth, I would most likely believe it'll be for one of X things: kill us, religion, belief in supremacy, etc. Adopt us, the intergalactic draft, more friends for space bingo, study us, we are the zoo, a search for a cure to heat death. If you can dodge the laws of thermodynamics, you can dodge a ball. 5 teenage aliens driving out to the boonies to go civilization cow tipping for laughs in their first $300 beater of a ship. I would watch this movie. That they could be massive, taller than buildings, and eat us like bacon strips. My main thing is that they'll bring a virus or something that'll just wipe us out cause we've never seen anything like it. Or we'll be immune cause it's too alien. Who knows? But until there is actual proof that there are advanced aliens out there, I'll stick to the idea that they are bacterial cells on Titan or something. Maybe all these supposed alien abductions and UFOs over the past 100 years have been alien scientists building vaccinations against their known diseases for themselves and adapting their own medical immunities for humans too, monitoring our make progress against our own diseases so when both civilizations are on top of it we can be welcomed into the galactic fold safely. Maybe they just try make sure everyone is safe and happy for galactic adventures with their new friends. That they don't actually exist. If there were no advanced civilization that can colonize other planets, that would mean that most of them go extinct before they reach that level of technological advancement, which means that we are probably doomed to extinction too. I think there could be a more positive outcome too. Maybe interstellar travel is too hard and instead, they'd rather spend a utopia in some sort of mind upload thing, having alien X and doing alien drugs. I'm hopeful that maybe it's because there's just more fun stuff to do than flying through dead space LOL. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button and leave a comment which story you liked the most. Subscribe and hit the bell notification for updates on our latest videos. And don't forget to check the links in the description box for more awesome content.